So Chris Christie just launched his presidential campaign. This is something that we knew for a while was coming. And look, I gave you guys my theory on this. You know the deal. Chris Christie is not running because he thinks he can win. He might say that he thinks he can win publicly. He knows his time has passed. He's really running to be a martyr. He's running to be, it's a kamikaze mission against Donald Trump. He wants to try to take down Donald Trump. Now, the hurdle that's in the way is, it looks like Trump is dodging debates. It looks like DeSantis is dodging debates in the same way that Biden is dodging debates with Marianne Williamson and with RFK Jr. And so, if he can't get on that debate stage, he's really not even given the opportunity to do what his mission is. But he launches his campaign. He gives his speech. It was very, shoot from the hip kind of speech. But he says some things that are actually accurate. So one of the things he basically called out the entire Trump family for being colossal, corrupt grifters. He actually said the word grifters. And that's true. I mean, look at Jared Kushner. He took $2 billion from Saudi Arabia. Why did he do that? Because they like his position on abortion? No, it's a bribe. It's a payoff. And you know what? He's done a lot of favors for them. They're doing favors for him. There's a reason why they didn't even get a slap on the wrist when we learned about the Jamal Khashoggi thing. There's a reason why they keep getting multi-billion-dollar weapons deals. You guys know all this. So Trump made a big deal about the Clinton Foundation and how corrupt the Clintons are. You know what? They are corrupt. But you guys did the exact same thing. If anything, it's even worse. And they go after Hunter Biden. Please, Hunter Biden. Yeah, he's corrupt, but his corruption pales in comparison to a $2 billion check from Saudi Arabia. So he goes after them, calls them grifters. And he also has this line, which people are focusing on. He called Trump a lonely, self-consumed, self-serving mirror hog is not a leader. This is what he said about Donald Trump. Look, he's spitting. He's spitting here. But, as I pointed out, I mean, Trump is going to hear this, turn around and call Chris Christie like bulbous Chris or rotund Chrissy, and then Trump will just go up another 5 points. I mean, we've seen this time and time and time again. It's so hard to take the guy down. So, by the way, right on cue, Trump comes out with a Truth Social post after Chris Christie launches his campaign, and he brings up, Chris, you keep bringing up size. You keep bringing up size in your speech. You keep saying small, 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 small. Does Chris have a problem with size? So he says something to that effect. And then I wake up this morning and I see this. This was posted on Truth Social by Donald Trump. He posts a video of Chris Christie giving his speech, launching his campaign, and they edited in an all-you-can-eat buffet.
And it was about our country and its future. And I wondered what our choice was going to be. Were we going to be small or were we going to be big?
Damn, man. Trump gives zero fucks, man. He really does. Like, this is something that any media person, even with a big profile, but a lower profile than Trump, they would be like, I don't think I'm going to go there. But Trump's like, oh, I'm going there. I went there yesterday. I went there the day before yesterday. I went there when I was born, bitch. Oh, I'm going there. And it's going to be fun. And you know what? He's the only one who can get away with it. Imagine Ron DeSantis posted that same thing. The media would never shut up about it. They'd call him fat phobic. They'd say he's fat shaming. They'd say he's a bad person. With Trump, we've just gotten used to it. Look, I've given you guys my theory on Trump before. And you actually really noticed it crystal clear when he first started going after DeSantis. The first time he went after Ron DeSantis, totally unprompted, by the way, totally unprompted. He just feels threatened by DeSantis, certainly did at the time, which is why he went after him. First time he does it, everybody reacts the same. Ooh, that's not right. That ain't nice. That's not correct. That seems gratuitous. That seems asinine. And everybody has this revulsion of like, ugh. And at the time, all the coverage was like, you went too far. You went too far. Then he does it a second time, and people are still outraged, but the outrage is ticked down about 15 or 20%. Then he does it a third time, and a fourth time, and a fifth time. And by like the fifth or sixth time, it went from like initial outrage to like, he's doing the thing. He's so funny. That's what he pushes through the resistance, Trump does. He pushes through it to eventually, it's almost like the South Park effect. You know how South Park kind of got away with doing stuff in their cartoon that other cartoons or shows could not get away with, South Park got away with it. Why? Because it's like, there was like a South Park exception in people's minds. Like, oh, that's just South Park. That's what they do. Same thing with Trump. And so, look, he's probably going to go up in the polls again. And Chris Christie, all this could be for nothing if he doesn't get on a debate stage. And then even if he does get on a debate stage, it'll just be fun watching him and Trump go at it. But look, classic Trump. Classic Trump. He went there. And the funny thing is, it's not like Trump is skinny. He is a big, beefy boy in his own respect. Now, he hides it well, I'll give him that. He wears these, like, Steve Harvey suits, these big-ass suits that sort of, and the long tie, which sort of, like, covers up the fact that he is a chunky boy on his own. But, like, again, to Donald Trump, hypocrisy, it's not a thing. It doesn't register. It's not like I don't know if he has the ability to recognize hypocrisy. He's missing the part of his brain that would be like, hey, don't do that, because you're also guilty of the same shit. He doesn't have that. And so it's just, he's just shooting nukes in every which direction, but there you have it. Chris Christie's launch didn't go all that well, but then again, it's like, how could it have, given the current state of affairs? Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.